Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of Halo Reach. WTF. Episode 3 of Halo Reach WTF. I am your host, Wheezy. This is Boardwalk, and this is the first map that I've gone over that actually has weapon spawns duplicated for red and blue spawns. So this map is less of a race for power weapons and more of a duel with them. But from my experience, power weapons are even more important in Boardwalk than most other maps. It's very wide open, and having the ability to kill quickly is very useful. So we're going to try and cover the fastest way to get to your side's weapon spawn from red or blue spawn, and then there are actually a couple of common weapon spawns, specifically the rocket launcher and the plasma launcher. So let's start with what I think is the most important one, the sniper rifle. And it's mainly because the red spawn has this top spawn spot which tends to kind of get control, and it seems like a lot of people don't know that the sniper rifle also spawns at the bottom. So let's start from red spawn. This is the one that pretty much everybody knows. You rush up to this overlook, and you've got the sniper, and you've got an overlook on the enemy spawn and half the map. So that's the popular place to snipe from. But from blue spawn, you're actually closer to a sniper rifle, and you can actually grab that rifle and be set up on the red spawn as they get there. So you could get a good early counter snipe if you're careful. Shotguns. You have to be sneaky with a shotgun for it to be effective in this map because there's just so much open space. But you know, it can be useful especially if you're rushing the top sniper spawn. But from red spawn, it's a good little hike across or underneath the sniper spawn to where it's nestled right here up against this wall. And a lot of people overlook that one as well. And from blue spawn, it's just leaning right up against this wall, so people tend to stumble on it all the time. So blue sniper spawn tends to get overlooked, and red shotgun spawn tends to get overlooked. So, the plasma launcher can be very useful, although personally I don't really like the plasma launcher. It seems kind of... They definitely toned it down a lot from the beta, which is good because it's not overpowered, but it's almost useless. But from red spawn, it's a or blue spawn, sorry, it's a straight shot right to the plasma launcher. From red spawn, it's not as straight a shot, but it's actually quicker. If you're smart and you go down through this drop by the waterfall, you should be able to beat blue spawn to it. So it's a plasma launcher. The rockets are tucked down in this little underground area, and there's really one way to get it from red spawn, which I'm going to show you, but two options from blue spawn. Red spawn is pretty direct. You go straight down that left staircase and straight back here to rockets, which are very useful, as always. Blue spawn, if you go the easy way, which is, or the careful way, I guess you'd call it, I think it may actually be slower to get to rockets from blue spawn than red spawn. But if you're careful and try this jump a little bit so you can get it figured out and walk off the edge here and don't jump, then you can get to rockets really fast and surprise anyone that may be rushing from red. But rockets are always useful to have. There are 4 health spawns in this map. The first is on the left side from blue spawn. And 3 of them tend to be along this edge. You'll see this one on the outside edge on that side. And continuing back towards blue spawn from that side, there's one inside this door on the bottom of this building. And only one on this other side of the map, and it's right near red sniper spawn. So keep an eye out for those if you're running low on health. And as usual, it's always better to have power weapons and use them when you can. So rush those power weapons, control them, and turn Boardwalk in your favor. That's the end of episode 3.